Hey, what's up? It's time for some Oshinoko. This is season 2, episode 9. I'm looking forward to getting into this one. I'm trying to remember what last week's episode was. Oh yeah, I remember. It was, we got Kana to step into the spotlight a bit, and then we also found out that Aqua is sort of stepping it up. He's having his moment, but there's a really sad realization of he's having his moment because he is truly letting his trauma get to him and has sort of given into it and is basically has decided, you know, if he truly wants to get his revenge, he's not going to enjoy acting. He's going to be tortured while acting, which is pretty fucking horrifying. So I am excited to see how this progresses. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for the full-length reaction, as well as so much extra content for both this channel and my Gent Watches One Piece channel. So let's jump into this Oshinoko Season 2, Episode 9. Here we go. Oh, we're jumping back to this. Aww. This makes me sad, seeing Ai again. Oh, that's... We see so little Ai now, that seeing her for that short amount. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh my god. I mean, it's a good performance. He is. Oh my god. This is so sad. Oh my god. Yeah. Me too, after seeing that flashback at the start of the episode. I want to hear her voice more too. Ooh. The special effects in this play are fucking awesome. Are you gonna actually hurt him? Oh god! I mean, that's part of the special effects, but I'm worried about you actually hurting the actor. The music's a really cool choice. And then here's a bit where she's brought back, right? Miraculously. And so Aqua has to do emotional acting of seeing Ai come back to life. Oh shit. Oh, that's kind of an awesome story beat. That's a really awesome story beat. She took everyone's wounds onto herself. How do they do that special effect? I don't know if they would be able to in real life. This was the music they played back when she died, right? When I died? I'm starting to actually have some flashbacks. Oh, the star eyes. Oh. Oh, I hear that voice. Oh. Oh, this hurts a lot. Oh. Oh my god, that's a beautiful image. Holy shit. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, this is so cute. Your idol. Aww. Yes, she is. She's incredible. Oh, she couldn't hold that up. See, Kana and Akane are both like hyping each other up behind the scenes. It's so cute. Oh my god. Possessed by the spirit of I. I love how they both respect each other's acting so much, but also hate each other because of that. I'll say there was so many arcs in this. It was more the people around her. Kinda. Persuasive power. Yeah, well, they have charisma. Yeah, to be able to like, yeah, utilize your attractive qualities in the best way. To see the reactions of everyone. Everyone looks very happy. God, what a good arc. I love that arc. DNA? Comprehensive DNA Research Laboratory. Are these credits? Why are we watching the credits? Oh. Oh, this is a curtain call? Oh. As an actor, I love curtain call. This makes me miss doing theater. Holy shit. Maybe I'll talk about it in discussion, but this is giving me warm feelings. Oh. Oh, that's cute. It's like the other actor is giving him even more respect. It seems like they're more buddy-buddy with each other. Cutting back to Kana's pissed off face. That's really funny. And Himekawa. Abiko is so happy. This episode's gonna be so warm inside. Revised script, nice. Wow, Akane. Wow, I'm surprised about that. I thought he'd say no. Aw, that's not true. Come on. Yay. Oh, then she's going. Oh. I love places where you cook your own meat. Oh, this looks so, like so much fun. Yeah, just traumatize yourself every night. Cool. I like how it's still pointing at the ginger ale. No, he wants to know. If you don't tell me, I'm quitting the play. Okay. Makes sense. Runa. You just give her head pats. Oh my god, this guy's me. He looks kinda like me. Ish. Someone who's imperfect. That's a big thing with some actors, including me, kinda. Use acting as a way to like fit yourself in. Yeah, I mean, it looks like he was already pretty fucked and you sent him more alcohol before that even set in. DNA test report. We're siblings, baby. So I mean, I think it would be great if I could like talk about that sort of twist at the end of like Himekawa being his brother, or at least half brother or whatever. But it's because as I've said in these videos before, I have read the manga. I know the major story beats. The thing is, like, I didn't remember like pretty much any of the specifics of that arc, but I do remember stuff like the fact that Himekawa is his half brother or whatever, because that's just like a pretty major story beat. So I did know that, so I can't really like speculate or talk about it too much because I don't want to spoil anyone. But anyway, let's talk about the other stuff, because there's other stuff that I do want to talk about. I loved seeing Ai in this episode. Oh, that was so nice. It's crazy because I think it's been long enough since season 1 that in my mind I had kind of forgotten how charismatic Ai was and how much presence she has on screen. They did such a great job in episode 1 of Oshinoko getting you really attached to her and her having such a presence to her, because there's really nothing else like it in this show. I mean, there are other anime characters like Ai, of course, but in this show, in this universe, she brought this comfort that no other character can bring. I love that character. So seeing that in this episode, it's very sad and it's very awesome at the same time. But it's mostly sad. Like, watching that again, seeing, a minute or two, just makes me so upset that it's, that we're not going to see any more of her, that Ai is dead, and that there's no bringing her back. Because like, that scene where Aqua sees Princess Saya come back to life and sees Ai through that, and we go through like an alternate universe flashback of if I had survived that stabbing, and she just like does a cute little like, don't worry, I can't die, to something like that, but it's just adorable. And the crying, like Aqua bawling his eyes out as he hugs her, is so upsetting and depressing. I loved that scene. I loved the way that they did that scene, because that worked really well. And then cutting back and seeing Aqua on stage hugging Princess Saya, like, that was amazing. So good. So they did such a great job this arc at portraying what was incredible acting and exactly like the differences between, decent acting, mediocre acting, and amazing acting. You could see all of it throughout the arc. This adaptation is perfect. Really, really good. I feel like the curtain call wouldn't have been in the manga, right? Like, it feels like it would be weird to put that in the manga. So I feel like that's an anime original scene, and it's just like a fun little extra thing of like, hey, the play arc is over. Now you get to watch all the actors bow. It really, that scene, like watching the curtain call, really brought me back to like when I did acting in theater stuff. Like, a lot of it was like high school plays, high school musicals and stuff. But I also did acting outside of high school. I did a acting school type thing called Actors Inc. And I did that while I was in high school, at the same time as high school. So every Thursday, I think it was, I would go to acting classes, and then at the end of every term, you would put together a performance. And the performances were either like, you might do a monologue, or you might do a scene with another person, or you might do a radio play type thing. And then I think it was at the end of each year, it would be like a proper play on a stage. And so I did my fair share of plays, and then I was also the lead in most of the high school musicals that I was in. Or at least one of the leads, obviously. And then I was in some musicals and plays after high school as well. I was in a play called Tinder Surprise, which was like a comedy play about dating that was so good. It was written by my friend, and it was such a funny play. I loved being a part of that. But I was also in a musical and some other things. But anyway, point is, I really like Curtain Call. I think Curtain Call is so much fun, even though like it's, there's a part of it that's a little awkward of like, you're standing there purely trying to get the audience to applaud for you, and also pointing at different people and stuff. Like there's a part of it that's strange, but firstly, I mean, having people applaud for you feels really good, and secondly, there's something that I really like about it in that when I'm doing a play, if I'm playing a character in a certain way, the curtain call is the one time that I can come out on stage and kind of show the person that I really am, Like because I'm a pretty upbeat, happy kind of guy, pretty positive kind of guy. And sometimes I will play characters that aren't fully that, I tend to get cast as a lot of super nerd characters because, I mean, look at me. I kind of am. So in one thing in high school, I was cast as a dentist character. And he was this, nerdy dentist guy. But when I got to go, and like the thing was, he was like, meek and couldn't talk to girls very well and awkward and all that. But when I got to go out for the curtain call, I could like stand up straight and I could be more confident, and it felt really good standing in front of the audience going like, here's the difference between me and that character. Like you can see that I'm a bit more confident with myself, I'm more into this, and I just think that was a really fun thing. And sometimes, I would be playing like a douchebag type character, but then I come out on curtain call and I'm like all smiley and getting along with people and stuff. And you can also sort of see the relationship with other actors. Like, I would have like some of my close friends and we would like look at each other and we'd make a joke to each other or whatever while curtain call was going on, and we'd be laughing, and it would just, I don't know, it's just kind of a cute moment. I feel like curtain call is a lot of fun and so adorable, and I like seeing that in other plays as well. You get to see a little bit of their personality come out. It's adorable. So yeah, that was really cool. I love the Kana versus Akane like rivalry that they have going on, but they both respect each other so much. Those moments of Akane talking about how she's, she knows she's a good actor, but she's not the top. She doesn't have that sort of charisma that a true genius would have, which she's referring to Kana. And then when Kana's talking about it, she's like, I'm not really an acting genius. A true genius is someone like Akane, but she doesn't say those words, but that's what she's thinking. And I think it's amazing. it's so cool to see them both love each other that much, but also hate each other that much. And I also liked what they said at the end about how Himekawa and Aqua both act in the same way. If I'm speaking weirdly right now, I do have an ulcer on my tongue, and I've only just noticed that's why I can't get my words out properly. But Himekawa and Aqua have very similar acting styles, where they're both sort of weird outsiders who observe the world and use acting as a way to not be as different, to sort of fit in a little bit. And I think that's really cool, because that is something acting can help with. That's a big part of what helped me growing up, was I went to acting classes, and it helped me be able to talk to people so much more, because I just started to, in my everyday life, started to use acting, and I just would act as a person who was confident talking to people. And now I kind of do it all the time accidentally, you know? Because I feel like the person that's talking right now, this sort of person that's presenting myself to this camera right now, it's not me really, but it kind of is, because this has been me for so much of my life now. But this wasn't the me before my acting classes, you know? Acting classes gave me the ability to project my voice, to show more emotion on my face, and to show more emotion in my voice. It's very different. It's a very different type of feeling. And also, I tend to laugh and smile quite a lot, right? I giggle in these videos, and I make a joke and then I laugh at my own joke and all that sort of stuff. That isn't me really either. That used to definitely not be natural. I used to not laugh that much at stuff at all, you know? Laughing was a thing that, if you got me to laugh, that was a pretty rare thing. Or like we were very, very close. But now I do laugh at a lot of stuff. I'm kind of an easy person to make laugh. And the reason for that is I kind of trained myself to do that, because I felt like I didn't like that I didn't laugh at much stuff. So I kind of just started acting. I started pretending and fake laughing to fit in more, to be more approachable. So I started just going ha 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 and then I would, you know, change that laugh over time to an actual real laugh, and because of that turned into my actual laugh over time. So sometimes I feel like my laugh sounds fake, because it kind of is, because I created it to be fake, but it actually comes out naturally now. So I do just laugh at stuff now, but it wasn't my real laugh. It's not the laugh that I naturally had. It was a laugh that I made up and came up with and adapted into my laughing style. But then, you know, it is my real laugh, because now that is my laughing style. And that's how our bodies work, you know? We can change the way we talk and the way we laugh naturally, you know? I mean, you see trans people doing a lot. They do voice training specifically to change the way they naturally talk, so that eventually they naturally speak in a completely different way. It's something we can do. We just have to train our brains to do it. So I do that, but with laughing. But I did that with laughing early in my life, and now that's what it is. But anyway, the point was, I used acting to try to be more approachable and to try to fit in, and it became more second nature to me. I think that's why I do kind of relate to Aqua and to Himekawa on that level. Anyway, that is Oshinoko Season 2, Episode 9. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for the full-length reactions, as well as so much extra content. I will see you next time. Goodbye.